On today's episode of the Fresh Brew Run vlog, cold weather running is harder. All right, this is not so fun. I mean, this is scenic, come on. Good morning, welcome to episode 133 of the Fresh Brew Run vlog. My name is Aaron and it is a great day for a run. 8 miles, easy pace today. It is quite chilly. I feel very lumbering today, which, I don't know, it's just like Monday. But the cold weather is harder to run in. Your body's working harder. Your heart rate's gonna be elevated. Never looked my way, never even looked. That you got to be careful when people are turning right. They never look to the right to the sidewalk. I've said this a million times. You have to predict that because they're only looking left towards traffic coming towards them. I'm also in the bad driving witching hour, which is my theory that the 20 minutes before each hour, so before 7 o'clock, before 8 o'clock, before 9 o'clock, that's when people drive the worst because they're trying to make it at the hour. They're late for work, essentially. So they're trying to go as fast as they can, hence the worst driving. Anyway, cold weather running is harder. It's harder on your body, so if you're out here grinding these miles and you don't quite feel the same as you did back in October and November, it's perfectly normal. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up today. Oh, it was 8 miles, by the way, running 8 miles. Good run, cold, but I warmed up and I feel good. So I'll see you tomorrow, maybe on the treadmill, maybe outside. The roads are in pretty good shape, which is nice. So I'll see, you'll see. Adios. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Great day for a run out here. 7 mile run, just a quick little pickup. Feeling good, a little cold, but not too bad now that I'm a little warmed up. Ah! Stepped in a hole. Oh man, that scared me. So today I'm crossing 300 miles in the Vomero Plus. Great shoe so far. I gotta film my 300 mile review with a focus on the durability of this shoe, so stay tuned for that. But obviously I'm still wearing these, so something's going right, but I won't spoil the video for you. So just stay tuned for the Vomero Plus 300 something mile review. All right, I'm gonna wrap this run up. Good stuff, I feel good. I have outrun the sun, so I'm not gonna talk too much today. Tomorrow, I think I have an 8 mile run. So we'll see you then. It's about 3 inches. This should be fun. It is like 35 degrees, so the snow is just heavy, wet snow. Really gross stuff. See how far I get today. I wanted to do 8, but this is exhausting. All right, the road is much better. We'll see how much of these roads are cleared. At this point, I'm just kind of like following the plows. So normally I would go straight, but clearly the plow took a left. So I'm just gonna follow this path here and find the clear streets. Put the blade down! Put down the blade! These shoes are so nice. They have these nice lugs on them, the Vibram outsole. I wish they still made this shoe. They don't, so I'm looking for a trail shoe replacement. I'm looking for something that would be good in like city conditions, so going from like sidewalk to snow back to sidewalk. So not necessarily the most aggressive trail shoe, but something that's like a winter daily run, wet, snowy sidewalk shoe. So let me know if you have any ideas. But anyway, let's keep this thing moving. This is another benefit of bike lanes. Obviously no one is up early enough to shovel yet, that's fine. I mean, figure it out in the next few hours, but in the meantime, at least I have the bike lane to run in. The city does keep those relatively clear, so even though someone might not want to ride a bike today, there's plenty of people walking and running. I've already seen people running, which is cool. Plenty of people that can use the bike lane. Honestly, this is not bad. Now, if I had to do a speed workout today, I probably would be less enthused. But for an easy run, it's kind of fun. Something different. Switch it up a little bit, little adventure on my suburban running routes. I can run in my own footsteps. All right, so now I have to retrace my weird path I took to get out here because of where the snowplows had plowed. I think I turn here. I mean, this is scenic, come on. This is great. It's almost like I get to pretend I'm doing trail running for 1 or 2 runs a year. All right, I'm gonna wrap this run up. It was fun. Had a good time out here. And that's all we can ask for. Anyway, tomorrow, 7 miles. I don't know, if it gets cold and this stuff freezes, I will be in the gym for sure. So wherever I am, I'll see you then. Good morning, happy Thursday. Great day for a run. Well, I lied. I said I'd be on the treadmill if it got cold. It did get cold, and I'm not on the treadmill. I'm not sure that that's a good idea quite yet. When I went on my front porch and I looked out, all the sidewalks on my street were pretty clear. So I said, oh, okay, this isn't bad. There's no ice. Unfortunately, I think my street was a little bit of an outlier. A lot of the sidewalks are literally a sheet of ice. So those who shoveled, clear sidewalks. People who didn't shovel, the snow melted, turned into water, because that's what happens when snow melts. And now it's a sheet of ice and very scary. The roads are okay, so I think I'm good. But yeah, it's hit or miss. So today, 7 miles, nice and calm, I feel good. Weather is cold, but manageable. Trucks are out. Good to see, good to see. Yeah, yeah! Woo! Gotta give a shout out to OCC. They take care of their sidewalks. Cleanest sidewalks in Oakland County. Nice. Nice. All right, check this out. I'm gonna try something. All right, that didn't work quite how I wanted it to. Oh my. If you had one of those like metal sleds with the metal like blades, this would be awesome. You could hit 50 miles an hour down this thing. So I did consider wearing my yak tracks, which are like this attachment for the bottom of your shoes that has spikes in the front and then kind of a chain on the heel area. The problem is, if you run on too much like cement or asphalt or concrete, you can ruin the spikes. So they're kind of only good for like all or nothing slippery conditions. Whereas today, it's about 50-50, and I don't want to like destroy them running on surfaces that don't have any ice on them. So I don't know, maybe I should have worn them. Probably would have helped on the ice rink on that street, but I don't know, I don't want to like ruin them. Oh well, I made it though, so that's all that matters. I made it to safer ground. All right, I'm gonna wrap this run up. Good run, good stuff. I didn't slip. Glad I got out here. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, happy Friday. Great day for a run out here, 10 miles on the run. Feeling good. Streets are very clear so far, so things are really looking up. Cannot complain about that. It's cold. The forecast said fog, which how can there be fog if it's 11 degrees outside? I don't know. I'm not a weatherman, but that doesn't seem to make sense. And I don't see any fog. So anyway, yeah, just gonna keep running. Back before I was a certified morning person, I always used to like hope that I could get out of bed in time to enjoy a sunrise. It was like a rare thing. Now, sometimes I finish my run before the sun is even up. which, to be honest, I'm looking forward to a couple weeks from now when the days start to get a little bit longer. I wasted a lot of time on that ice, so now I got to make it up a little bit where I can, because I'm running a bit behind. I have a limited schedule to run, so I got to make it count. I mean, it just feels like it's probably not a good thing, but I don't know. I'm just a lowly peon pedestrian. Toboggan run. All right, Nike Vomero Premium ice test. Ice test failed. Nice. All right, I'm gonna wrap this run up. Good stuff. Managed to stay on my feet once again, and that is a good thing. So anyway, tomorrow, Saturday, 11-mile run. Already looking forward to it. So with that, I'll see you then. Good morning, happy Saturday. Great day for a run out here. 11 miles today, I believe. Interesting weather once again. Every day there's a new challenge. So today it warmed up a little bit, so we had a little bit of the ice melted, but we have a very thin layer of snow on the ground, which makes me a little bit nervous. Can't quite see the ice quite as well as I used to, especially in the dark. However, like I said, it warmed up a little bit, 28 degrees, and it feels warm. That's how cold it was before. So this is nice. It's pretty good thing. I'm sweating already. I did forget to restart my watch after pausing to cross the street. So that's kind of annoying. So I gotta do the mental math of where to turn around. But otherwise, things are good. Things are warm. I'm just gonna try not to slip down these hills. This is what I'm talking about. It might look like cement. No. That's ice. Anyway, now speaking of accidentally pausing your watch, this is why I like to track my mileage on not just the apps. I use Strava and the Nike Plus app, but also I have a spreadsheet where I log my miles manually. So Strava is not gonna know how far I ran today. My spreadsheet will know. A lot of people are very upset with Strava right now because they've taken away features. You have to be a premium member in order to get your year-end recap. Listen, that's the downside of uploading your data to a third party. So it's nice to have a backup plan. And I understand using a spreadsheet in itself is a third party. So honestly, maybe I should just be going notebook and pencil to log my mileage. It might actually be a good exercise instead of depending on Strava to tell me how I'm running. All right, I'm gonna wrap this run up. Good run, great week. I didn't miss a workout. I think I experienced every form of winter weather. Shout out to the New Balance More Trail V3. Incredible shoe. But yeah, that'll be it for today. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon.